Changing end links on these 99 to 2006 or 7 trucks. These GM trucks, Silverado, Sierra. And at first looking at this, I was going, where is the top nut? And if I look at it closer, you can see that this is a nut. So on the bottom you have a 15mm hex. On the top you got this weird looking nut and those little things right there sticking out of threads. So what you do is you put a vice grip on top and then just lock it against something on the frame and then just back off the bottom and you can change your end links. That's the one I just took off the other side. It isn't even that bad. I wanted pressure on it. There's some little crack showing, so I said, might as well change it. They're cheap. But let's turn the nut right over here. And well, if this doesn't spin, jeez, no. Come on, it's not cooperating. I put it on too tight. But it's a nut on top. I didn't even know that. It's a weird design. It looks exactly like that when it's on the car. I almost thought it was like a riveted or something like that. And I go, nah, it can't be like that. That wouldn't make any sense. Sure enough, that's how it is. On a new one, we just get a nut with a washer on it. And a regular hex nut in the bottom. And as you see, the newer one has fatter bushings, but pretty much the center line stays the same. Center line and center line, but the center looks shorter, but it really isn't. So that's another thing I was looking at. Let's get this one off. Pretty easy install once you know that that's a nut. Alright, lock it. Here's my crappy 1/4 inch slash 3/8 whatever impact. Come on. No room in this damn place. This light is a piece of junk. Oh, went off again. On, off, on, off. Just throw that thing out. Yippee! Alright, got some parts. There's what the nut looks like. Interesting, huh? Never seen that before. Oh, it's Loctite too. I didn't put Loctite on. Uh-oh. I should, really. No, this is going to be wedged on here. I gotta work this and I can get it out. I should really loosen up the other side, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I had to loosen that side to get out this side. Now it's out. Can't see it. Ideally, you should be doing this with the wheel straight, the car elevated, but I live in the condo garage and I do everything kind of messed up, but I get it done. And we're getting it done. So that's our only option. Looks, we can't move this car out of here. We're getting freaking trouble. So we gotta do everything easy and we can't jack nothing up and it's all just a messed up situation. So let's put the new one on. Loctite too. Alright, you put your center assembly in first, and you slip your bolt in from the bottom. And then you put your nut on the top, wedge your wrench against something, and crank her down. It's only like 89 inch-pounds of the torque specs, don't go crazy. A lot of people, they go too tight on these things, a couple thousand miles later they'll crack because they're under too much stress. Like on this car over here, I was able to change both end links without loosening on one side, but on this truck the tolerances is that much tighter. I had to loosen this link like I said, so I'll put some Loctite on it this time and I gotta crank it up. Ratchet. New ones are 13s, old ones are 15. And the mystery nut on top. Mystery nuts. How's my hub doing? Hub is still holding together. Look at that. Shiny new bolt. Alright, hopefully. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. That was supposed to stay, yo. It's my third hand. I gotta get some big wrenches. So I got these shocks next on this truck. I'm changing the shocks. They look like the big bolts. I have sockets in larger sizes. And keep tightening this shit until it tightens up. I'm going the wrong way like an idiot. Come on, there we go. Now we're tightening it. Okay. This nice cramped spot around. At least the truck can't fall on that's right. The ground gives out. Come on, snug up. Alright, now we're finally snugged up. Let's keep doing this. Until you think it's tight, you can save yourself some money. Don't bring it to a shop. They charge you like, maybe like $100 at the door to do this, and the part is $28 I got these for. EC Delco, get this, they say assembled in USA. What does that mean? The parts are all Chinese and they thread the nut onto the shaft and put it in a box. That means assembled. Possibly. We're starting to snug up a little bit. And note how many about threads are on the other side. I just kind of match it up. Like right about here is good. And then since the control arm's at a little bit of an angle when your tire is turned, because the camber is going to be out on the top, I like to bring the wheels straight and I'll squeeze underneath here and do the final torquing, so that can throw it off a little bit. But besides that, they're on. The bushing shouldn't spin and the shaft shouldn't spin. If they do, it's too loose.